So hey guys, it's Bulbasaur here, back again with Pokemon Ruby Destiny Reign of Legends episode 20. And today we are still at Borora Town, the town where the fourth gym is, but we can't get in here right now, so there is something else we have to do first. Here in this shop you will get the charcoal and you can buy herbal medicine. This is very cheap medicine, but it has a pretty huge flaw for some Pokemon. It reduces the happiness because Pokemon don't like bitter food. That's just the way it is. I also don't really like bitter food, and I'm sure Pokemon are about the same. This guy has nothing special to offer us, so let's get going. This is Heat Path, the new path that we have to go through to Rilasso City, it looks like. Your item, it's Nugget. Oh, I can sell this for 5,000 Pokédollars. That will be handy. At least they models the map a little bit so that you can actually get back and you don't have to use the cable car as you did in the original Pokemon Ruby. So, as to remember, I have my Baby Lugia here. Baby Lugia is exclusive to this game. It's a hack Pokemon, obviously. It's obviously also the pre-evolved form of Lugia. And here's Chansey, and Chansey is always good for a huge bunch of experience, but it's a pain to take down. I think Baby Lugia couldn't even 10-hit KO it with a special move because Baby Lugia has terrible attack, and it's also not the Chansey. But if you remember my last episode, I included a Bulbasaur to my team, but I'm not ready to evolve it yet because it will be useless anyways and it doesn't know any good attack. So I will wait with the evolution until it reaches level 20 and then it will learn Razor Leaf. And Razor Leaf is the only good grass move Bulbasaur learns in this game, in the early game. If you exclude something like Solar Beam and Sludge Bomb, you can only get from TM moves or at a very high level. So I really suggest that if you use a Bulbasaur, you have to use Razor Leaf. Otherwise, you will just be stuck with weak moves like Tackle, Vine Whip, which has only 10 PP. Why does Vine Whip only has 10 PP? That's the same base power as Tackle, and it's much weaker than Razor Leaf, but yet it has only 10 PP, and Razor Leaf has 25. So where's the logic behind this? If you haven't realized yet, my Bulbasaur is holding the experience share, so it will level up faster while I train up my other Pokemon a bit, which are kind of over-leveled right now. Okay, here you get to see my second team member. It's Master the Curlia, which will soon evolve into his evolved form, and you'll be quite up for a surprise. Curlia's evolution is kind of different in this game, but I will get to it when we are ready. Alright, Baby Lugia doing some work again against Raticate. Yeah, and Raticate, it takes these moves like no other because Lugia is a bulky beast, and Baby Lugia is not as bulky as Lugia, but it can take a lot of hits. Bulbasaur evolving again, but I'm not going to evolve you again. Because you have to learn the Razor Leaf first in order to do something. Otherwise, I won't be able to do any damage to a Pokemon from these trainers in this level of the game. Okay, here I also get to see Ellie, my Spheal. Spheal is just a cute Pokemon. If you remember, as I think some episodes ago, Spheal was named Twiggy instead of Ellie because of some stupid glitch in this game. Not anyways, I now changed it back to Ellie and I'm happy again. Ellie is just one of my favorite names because I like Ellie of Ravemaster. That she's kinda cool. It's also my standard female name for if I ever choose to play a game in a Pokemon game. So by the way, interview, what should I pick? I don't know. Maybe drinks. Okay, I drink. I don't drink actually, but that's a kind of a side note. If I drink, then not much, and I mean, I've never been drunk in my life. It's true, I swear. You don't have to believe me, but I say it's true. Okay, back to this game. Here we have a raspberry and some rocks we can smash with our pickup Zigzagoon, our HM slave. Zigzag is thus the greatest HM slave in the game because it also learns his ability Pickup, which will allow me to get some useful items. In the Pokemon Ruby, the pickup ability is really good. If your Zigzag is only at level 2, or as mine is right now, you can still get very good items like Protein, Rare Candy, Max Hyper Ball, Full Restore, and some other stuff. But in the later game, Pokemon Emerald or Fire Red and Leaf Green, you could only get potions and antidotes if your Zigzagoon is only at level 1. Thankfully, this ROM hack is based on a Pokemon Ruby, so I will still be able to get the good items that I want to. Still not ready for Evolving Bulbasaur, I'm sorry, you'll have to wait 1 or 2 more levels. I didn't keep count with if Bulbasaur's level right now. Okay, Oddish taken down, and there is so a Gloom. Gloom is one of the most ugly Pokemon in my opinion, but still, it's one of the first Pokemon. It's original, at least more original than some of the other Pokemon in the later generation. Although I think Gen 5 was better than Gen 4 as a whole. See, there are some Pokemon in Gen 4 which are really cool, and some in Gen 5 are really cool, some of Gen 3 are really cool. And that's why I also try to mix up the Pokemon a bit. In this game you can also catch Gen 5, not Gen 5 wasn't even announced when this ROM hack was produced, but you can catch Gen 4 Pokemon on one island. And I'll try to use at least one Pokemon from every generation. I haven't catched a Gen 4 Pokemon, but you'll soon get to see what the one that I'm going to be using for this walkthrough. Just be a little more patient. And I have Lugia from Gen 2, and I have Bulbasaur from Gen 1, not Chain. I also want to say Chain, I don't know why. Alright, Gen 1, and I have 2 Pokemon from Gen 3, which are my Combusken and my Spheal, which will later evolve, of course, but they will still stay in Gen 3. Alright, here we will get a TM which we could use for a little side quest. This is called Secret Power, which allows us to open secret bases anywhere in the region. But I don't like secret bases at all, and you'll have to waste a lot of money and effort in order to get really cool decoration items, but it's just not worth it in my opinion. If you don't have the opportunity to do link games, then the secret base is pretty much worthless. So don't bother doing it if you don't plan to link your game with your friends. Anyway, let's get back. Squirtle here is gonna get 2-hit KO'd by Psychic, and now Bulbapedia learns Razor Leaf, the move that I was waiting for all the time, so I'm finally gonna get to evolve it into Ivysaur. After this battle is over, of course. I'll first have to deal with Meowth. Meowth gets crit with Bite, and it still didn't do anything, because Bite is a special move in this game, and Meowth's special attack is pretty terrible. Compared to his attack, at least. His attack is much better. Alright, and the last Pokemon is a Clefairy. I don't really know, I think I switched up because my HP is low, and Clefairy is used to be pretty specially bulky, and I didn't want to deal with annoying moves Clefairy can throw at me. But anyway, here we are, Bulbasaur, finally evolving. And so on, and we finally got ourselves Ivysaur. And with this little special moment, I'll end this episode for now. And next time we'll go through this way, which will lead us to a new place. So stay tuned.